Hey, this is Greg again from J12 Ministries, and man, you know, the story of Jesus at 12 is not just a message, but it's also materials, and we got all kinds of them. People always ask us, what is J12? Well, of course, it needs to be explained a bit because it's a number and a letter. Well, we've come up with the J12 Starter Pack, which explains the culture of Jesus at 12 and how to make a ministry vibrant in the local church on a weekly basis, and age categorizing that group there, those 10, 11, 12-year-olds, and providing almost like youth group for tweens for them. So this comes with a book that explains the culture of J12, the narrative of J12, and the value tags of our services, along with countdowns and a couple of testimonies of churches that have done J12, okay? This here is the first one we ever did, and it is well, it's ground zero for J12. And what it is a 7-week DVD-driven curriculum where I take apart the story of God at 12 with this animated dude right here who travels with me through the whole 7-week journey. The bread curriculum, another curriculum. I think this is a 5-week lesson on what God does with bread in the New Testament, what Jesus did every time he got his hands on bread. This here is shot at Venice Beach. It's just a lot of fun, but it has great content about how God takes bread and blesses it and breaks it and then gives it, and how God does that with all of our lives. Another series called Tests. Now, of course, heaven is free. It's been paid for by the blood of the Lamb, but authority on earth requires tests that you pass in life. We talk about a number of tests here that kids, well, there's actually 5 of them. We talk about the test of the desert, the test of prolonged war, the test of God's timing, the test of God's absence, the test of worship. Don't underestimate. Kids can own their faith early, and they're starting to grapple with issues already. Now, here's a series that came out of something I wrote many years ago called Bedroom Bible College, how to turn your bedroom into a Bible college. It's now become a 13-week scope and sequence curriculum. Every one of the tweens gets his own BBC for Tweens book, and they learn how to read and rewrite the Word of God, and then they learn how to memorize and meditate on the Word of God. It comes with a poster called The Word on the Wall that they put on their bedroom wall with 12 scriptures for memorization. You can also get this cool memory card deck, 52 memory cards, scriptures here, NKJV, for kids to memorize. The whole series is a scope and sequence print-driven series, and it comes with the leader guide, which explains what to do every week, along with the take-home sheets, a leader guide resource CD, and it's all right there for you, okay? So it just makes the Word of God fun. Now, culturally, we have a journal here called the Give God 12 Journal. We got hot pink and black, and has 3 reading plans in the back. And then in the front of it, it just shares about R&R, M&M, T&T, P&C. R&R is read and rewrite. M&M, memorize and meditate. T&T is tests and testimonies, and P&C is prayer and confession. Every page has a watermark, R&R, M&M, T&T, P&C, along with an opportunity to tell how many minutes you gave God that day. L7 Leadership Program. Now, this is not a week-to-week program. This is our special 4-week intensive that kids sign up for. They each get their own Live the 7 playbook. These are available online for $5 each. But this is the guide that helps the coach create the program, graduation, the program, the coach's playbook overview. And we've already had great reports on how well this is working and giving another tier of focus and leadership in your group. Okay? Now, these are the first 2 books we ever came out with, and this one says The 21-Day Jumpstart. It's 21 stories of lives changed at 12 throughout history. It's really cool. Louis Braille, Mother Teresa, Billy Graham, Rembrandt is right here. So it's a life changed at 12, along with a typewrite and a my right, and then an I must activity on the other side. Some churches have taken this and used it as curriculum. a book for parents and leaders on how to create a rite of passage ceremony for that age group, right around 12 and 13. So as you can tell, J12 is not just a message, it's materials, and we will continue to develop more of them as we minister to the young people of this culture, those 12, 11, 10-year-olds, with material that's got a vibe on it that's cool, but it has a power that's filled with conviction. God bless you. Let's reach a generation before they need to be rescued.